Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Now come on in. Now come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey everybody, what's up? Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. What's up? Okay, y'all. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day, a beautiful start to your Easter weekend, beat. I hope you guys checked out our ladies first panel last night. I'm trying to make sure my necklace is not hitting my mic, but it seems like it's gonna happen anyway. But hopefully, y'all, it's not causing no issues. But anyway, you guys, the ladies first panel was a tee last night. I had a real good time. I drank too much. But it was a good time. And then also today was day 2 of the new part 2 challenge on ifyoucanmove.com, you guys. So, if y'all want to go and sign up, y'all can. I still got to take my upload picture, but I'm going to wait for Lyric to get home because it's a video too, child. But anyway, I hope everybody is feeling good and feeling great because I am, okay? I'm going out to dinner later on today with the homegirls or whatever. So I'm excited. Yes, you guys, there are topics. And I'm about to tell y'all this first topic that we're starting off with. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you I had no idea what was going on. Thank you so much, Felicia. Was it Felita? Felita Williams, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, Latu, for the super chat. Thank you, S. Kemple. Happy birthday, love. Happy birthday to you. Okay, happy birthday, love. Happy Friday, Latu. I appreciate you, love. So yes, let's go ahead. I'm glad you enjoyed the panel last night, Ryan, with Ricardo. I appreciate your support, love. Thank you, Katie Pop 3. I appreciate you, love. Throwing beads from yesterday, cleavage. Listen, when I told Lyric that I had flashed everybody, he was like, "Fuck you mean you flashing?" Like, no, it was just my bra. I have been meaning to show y'all that bra, and it was a wonder bra, babe. Okay, yeah, it's a wonder bra. It's still here from when I took it off at the end of the night because it was cutting off the circulation to my chest. I need to put that in the laundry. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ash Tuck, for the super chat. Thank you. Thanks for encouraging me to work out. I've lost 25 pounds with you and Kiara. Fred's workout killed me today. I did it twice. All right, now come on, doing it twice. Yes, child, you better than me right now because I damn sure wasn't about to do it twice. Honestly, I wanted to go and jump rope, but I had to get this video done. And I said I was going to give my shins a break. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm not even going to push myself to do 2 a week this week because I already know like next week is probably going to be on some extra shit. So I'm going to base myself. I've been doing the most. But you better go, girl. Okay, you better do it. Congratulations on, losing that 25 pounds, girl. So like I said, I didn't know what the hell was going on last night. Okay, but let's go ahead and talk about the city girls and what's going on with their men's, okay? So this is from Gossip. There appears to be some beef brewing between the city girls' boyfriends Southside and Lil Uzi Vert. And even though the ladies are trying to cover it up, real threats from Young Miami's boo to Lil Uzi Vert have gone viral. Not only that, but a comment Southside made about stopping Offset from robbing Uzi. That's disrespectful. Uzi actually tweeted, "I love JT so much that I will do anything for her. She is the best feeling I ever had in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you." That's all well and good, Lil Uzi Vert. That's all well and good, good sir. But you give disrespectful tea. Is it just me? Let me know. To me, he gives a disrespectful tea. So it's unclear how the beef started behind the scenes, but Lil Uzi attempted to settle it at the wrong place, wrong time, and with all the wrong words. While on Instagram Live with girlfriend JT and while appearing intoxicated, Uzi spoke with JT City Girls cohort Young Miami and I berated her under the guise of squashing beef. He said, "It ain't even about that though. You know me. I ain't ever got to see you, just like you ain't never got to see me." Fans of the rappers were confused by the tense exchange, but notice how uncomfortable Carisha was on the other end of the conversation. Not only that, but Carisha's baby daddy had a lot to say to Uzi just minutes after the conversation went down. Carisha's baby's father, I was about to say baby daddy, but it said baby's father, I'm sorry. Carisha's baby's father, Southside, jumped on live immediately after Uzi's comments to Carisha, and he wasted no time spewing threats. And I quote, "I'ma say this one time. Hey, Uzi, don't address none to my bitch, okay? My nigga, Southside." I'm sorry, my name. Southside said in a, why are they putting this in quotation? Never mind. Anyway, Southside said in a video shared online, "You handle your bit, nigga. You stay on your side. You got one more time to say something, okay?" He continued promising he was going to knock out Uzi's teeth. "I promise you, I'ma punch your teeth out your mouth. Don't say nothing else, nigga. If you don't like my, don't like my, let them do them. Stay there, stay the little, stay the little weirdo you is. Keep rocking purses. Keep doing that bitch shit you doing." He also alleged that in an unknown incident, he stopped Migos rapper Offset from robbing Uzi. "I'm the same that saved you from getting robbed from Offset and them. You don't get that? You don't get that? I'm the same. I'm the same that kept you from getting your jewelry took with your little bitty ass." I'm sorry if y'all hear my stomach growling, y'all. When Lyric is not here and I have to make videos, I just be hungry. So since the exchange, JC and Carisha tried to rectify things for fans, with JC claiming that Uzi was joking. Chai wasn't joking. Carisha backed her up, tweeting that she was dancing right after the live stream in an attempt to show she was unfazed. Chai, she was gonna cry in the car. She was gonna cry in the car. Like it looked like she was gonna. He was in the car, but it looked like she was gonna cry in the car. But JT went on Twitter and said, "All y'all want is a show. Nobody ain't gonna do shit to nobody. He was joking. Fuck. Who don't believe it? Y'all chop lives up. Don't do the most for posts. I'm glad y'all got entertainment." I wasn't entertained. I wasn't entertained. I didn't know what the was going on. I was bored, bitch. I was like, why are they posting about this? His tone was disrespectful. And at the end of the day, if he wasn't being disrespectful, dude wouldn't have said something. And then whatever happened before they got on live made me feel like he had already said something that pissed Carisha off because she left him on scene. He said that himself. JT continued on trying to paint me as a bad friend so bad off alive. We just left Zuma. Uzi hype his shit off 1942. But like I said, for whoever don't believe he was joking, trying to make like she was crying. Y'all so fucking sick, it's sad. And I'm just kind of like, JT, you could say all that, sis. You could bump them gums heavy. You could do all that, sis. But Lil Uzi Vert was giving a vibe. I'm sorry. Lil Uzi Vert was giving a vibe. And that vibe, to me, seemed a tad bit disrespectful. Okay? Now, I don't know them people. Yes, it seemed like Uzi was in Carisha's DMs on some other shit. That's why I was like, obviously something happened beforehand. Y'all, it's just a lot of mess. A lot of mess and like, you know, just a lot of aggression to women, you know, like all of this trying to check people, like the way he was talking to her, then the way he was like, you know, if I tell you to tongue kiss me right now, you'll do it. So shut up. Like I was just kind of like, oh, okay, a little bit. Calm down a little bit. Shout out to Jamie. But I just kind of felt like, yeah, this may go down a dark path. This may not end well. This may not be the beautiful brown skin baby that we thought we was gonna happily get from these two, and it was gonna be cute. But see, you know, people be perpetrating. People be online pretending like they so sweet, pretending like they not a dog ass dude, pretending that they not disrespectful, pretending that they not like all the other ones, but they really do. They really do be. Listen. Child, it had me a show, man. Behold, it was a lot. Chanel Robinson, thank you so much for the super chat, love. Hey, Bondi, just stopped in to say hi. I'll catch the playback later. Oh, right. I appreciate you, love. In the playback or in the live, I appreciate you. Know this. Like the video, you guys. You know, if you're enjoying my commentary, please go ahead and like my video. Thank you. Uzi refuses to claim JT most of the time. I don't know. As of recent, it seems a lot of claim. A lot of claim. He's been talking about having chocolate babies together. He's been doing a lot lately. And this is what I say when I say, you know, these men act like these women don't raise their profile, and people always want to argue with me about shit. But the truth of the matter is I wasn't paying attention to Lil Uzi Vert, not even when he put that diamond in his forehead. I was like, that looked nasty. And I moved on with my day. It wasn't really much to talk about. Okay. He wants to be an anime character. That ain't got shit to do with me. I don't really care. I like the fact that he have like a Prince vibe about him where he stare into your eyes and then, you know, just kind of do a little wiggle. You know what I'm saying? There's something about it that I find hilarious. But ultimately, I don't care about Lil Uzi Vert. And his relationship with JT has made me pay attention to him. So whenever people, you know, act like the women that are in rap do not keep these men relevant, y'all are lying to yourselves. And I'm not here for the bullshit or the lies of it all. So you can go ahead and take that somewhere else. So let's go ahead and move on, you guys. Let's move on. What do we want to talk about next? Let's talk about Remy Ma for a second. This is good wig application. I just don't know if I'm feeling, I guess she just looked real golden, just real golden. So you guys, Remy Ma is denying allegations that she shot a woman in the early 2000s. I'm like, you mean in 2007 when you went to jail for 6 years? Okay, let's read on. That's why I thought this was interesting. Like, so we're disputing what we went to jail for? Okay, so American rapper Remy Ma, born Reminisce Mackey, recently joined Wendy Williams for an interview on the Wendy Williams Show. During their virtual chat, the ladies discussed what led to Remy Ma being arrested in 2007 and jailed for 6 years. According to Remy, despite her being jailed for allegedly shooting a woman in a Manhattan nightclub, she's innocent and didn't shoot anybody. She said, let me see if I can do it. I said all the time, it's like one of my models. Everyone that's in prison is not guilty. The same way everybody that's walking around in the streets is not innocent. Do you all really think that every single time the DA, the judge, the jury got it right every single time? No, they didn't. I did not know this girl. She wasn't my best friend. All of the things that were said over the years were not true. Stupid motherfucker. I'm trying to get the accent down, y'all. You dumb. Okay, hold up. But once... y'all be trying to get the accent because I ain't did Remy in a long time. Okay. But once you're in prison, no one cares. And once you come home, I'm not going to spend the rest of my life trying to prove to people like I didn't know this person. I found out her last name when y'all found out. When y'all read it in the newspaper, this wasn't my best friend. She didn't babysit my kid. Like it was just so much lies that were told. Wendy Williams asked Remy, was there a reason she shot the alleged victim? And the conceited rapper replied, I didn't shoot anybody. If I go right now and I say, hey, last night me and Wendy went out and she cut me and I have a cut here on my arm, you have to prove they're going to come to arrest you. You know, lock you up, and you have to somehow prove that you didn't do it. If you're by yourself and everyone else on the other side, me and all my friends are there, the people that are really friends together, like, bitch, what are you saying at this point? It's pretty much your word against mine. If I'm sitting there in court and I say, look, here's my stitches, you know, that's just that on that. I just kind of feel like am I confused, y'all? Didn't she go to jail for this? I'm trying to understand why now we want to, like, I don't even think anybody's arguing if you knew this bitch or not. I don't even think it's, if we care that you knew this bitch or not. I don't think that's what it is. I just the glow up. Yes, no, she looks really good. Thank you so much, Storm Disciple, for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, sending you some love. Can't wait to watch this on playback. Loving these Bondi Blue shows. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoy them and come and, visit my lives and super chat and catch the playbacks. I really appreciate you guys' support. But yeah, she pled not guilty. Okay, she pled not guilty. Thank you. I needed that clarification. Innocent people go to jail every day, B. They do. She even rapped about it. That's my thing. I feel like I've definitely heard her say she shot this bitch on a rap before. I feel like I've definitely heard that. And I just kind of feel like, why are we trying to, I don't know, you guys. I just kind of feel like, didn't you admit that you did it? She did, but she has also maintained that she didn't shoot her. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe she didn't, but who knows who did, and kept her, I guess you mean quiet. Child. I don't know what's going on, Remy Ma. I don't know why this was necessary. Are they shooting Love and Hip Hop? Is that why Wendy was talking to her? Because normally it's like, what you talking to her for? Like, she ain't got nothing going on. No disrespect. Like, I'm sure she has businesses, but nothing for anybody to care about on the Wendy Williams show. But I was just like, bitch, why is you denying something that I thought you admitted you did? Like, I was just like, I thought she said she shot that bitch in a song. I thought it was at least one rap. If she don't know this girl or shoot her, then how did Remy get caught up in this? And that's another thing. I don't think anybody is disputing. Of course, there are so many people in jail that probably didn't do the shit. There are so many people in jail that, probably got caught up on some bullshit because the system is set up in order for us to go to jail so that people can make money off of us. It's the 13th Amendment. It's the continuation of slavery. I am not lost when it comes to certain things. But I will say I am lost on how I could have sworn you admitted that. And now you like, yeah, no, it didn't happen. I don't know what anybody's talking about. I did my time. I don't know what you mean. It didn't happen. That's fine, Remy. You can tell these people whatever you want to tell them. But I just kind of feel like, life is good these days. Why dwell on a past? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't do it, if you did, you paid your, debt to society. Let's go ahead and move on to the foolishness. DJ Quik, explain to me what's going on here. First of all, DJ Quik, why you look like this? Okay, this nigga look like the RZA. So, look. Yeah, I didn't know we still did April Fool's Day. After 2020 and the way 2021 has been going, I didn't think we needed April Fool's Day. I thought things were already like, bitches, you serious? Like, I didn't think we needed further, scare the shit out of everybody on some bullshit type stuff. I didn't realize we needed to do that this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, did we do April Fools last year? I don't remember. I don't think we did. So I felt like, I totally forgot about that shit. And then this year, y'all like April Fools. And I'm like, bitch, what? April Fools? The hell? Nah. Okay. All this mean is, check month start over. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Anyway, April Fool's Day is in full swing on April 1st. And DJ Quik has lots of fans upset with his joke. He shared a concerning post on his Instagram stories Thursday and wrote, I'm on the way to the hospital. Someone just shot into my car 7 or 10 times on the freeway. I got hit twice. Pray for me. Now, normally I would dissect the shit out of some stuff like this, but I was like, let me just sit back and see what's going on here because this seems suspect. Why are you posting to us that you got shot? First of all, I don't even understand. Call 911. Don't call us. So that was the first thing that made me be like, scroll. And I'm glad I trusted that feeling. We're going to get into something else later. And it's why I usually wait to talk about things. But I've been trying to get out more content to you guys. We're trying to make it to 100,000. In order to make it to 100,000, you got to put out content damn near every day. Okay, that's how everybody feels about it these days. So I got to, rise to the occasion sometimes. But either way, you guys, after he said that, hours later, he revealed, oh, yeah, April Fool. And I'm just like, you're a clown. Is that really something to play about, you guys? Is it really okay to play about getting murdered on April Fools? I didn't know that we did shit like that. I thought we were all adults. Thank you, J. Ray. Yeah, she said before she didn't shoot her, more like tussling over a gun. But regardless, the lady had a gunshot wound, so something happened. Don't tell me she said she was tussling over the gun, but somehow the bitch ended up getting shot. And I don't know what happened. I didn't shoot her. Yeah, nah. Sounds like semantics. But yeah, y'all, what's wrong? What's wrong with DJ Quik? Why everybody need attention to the point where they want to do shit like this? That's not funny. That's not funny. Like, April Fools is supposed to be like, ha ha. Not like, oh, wait a minute. No, you didn't. You had us thinking you was out for the count. Can't think no old, unhealthy looking nigga like you was gonna live the 10, the 2 gunshots that might have gotten your ass like that. That's not funny. That's not cool, y'all. I thought that was lame, and I thought that was whack, and I thought that was thirsty for attention, like. So yeah, but I wanted to talk to y'all about that because I was like, is that what old ass heads are out here doing these days? Anything for clout. Doing anything for clout. Yes. Okay. Let's move on to happier news. You guys, Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy got married. First of all, the suit is too tight while he's sitting down. I'm sorry, but it's a very tight suit. I hate when men sit down and the suit be so tight that, all you see is their ankle. I'm just glad he got socks on, but it all looks too tight for me. But she looks beautiful. I love her dress. I know there are more pictures. I did not care to get them, but let's just read up on what they're saying. So Jeannie Mai and Jeezy have confirmed that they are indeed married. Okay. Vogue magazine posted this photo saying that they were married in an intimate ceremony in Atlanta on March 27th, 1 year after their engagement. The couple had originally wanted to get married at Lake Como or in the south of France. We were really looking forward to having all of our friends and family there to celebrate, Jeannie says, but we had to change all of our wedding plans due to COVID. After Jeezy's mother unexpectedly passed away, we quickly learned that life is too short. And at the end of the day, Jeezy and I really just wanted to become a husband and wife. So we decided to turn our original wedding into a mini money? Oh, okay. It's a ceremony, a mini-moni, where we exchange our vows in front of our immediate family and a few close friends in order to make their event as safe as possible for everyone in attendance, because if they don't give y'all this information, y'all are going to try to, act like these people gave somebody COVID. They required negative COVID test results from those traveling in 2 days prior to the wedding. In addition to that, on the day of the ceremony, they provided COVID tests for everyone attending. Once everyone was tested and confirmed negative, our guests were shuttled to the surprise location, our home, Jeannie says. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. The couple required, yes, I said that, Tyrese performed at the wedding reception, and he just posted, child, he posted the most dramatic picture, y'all. I almost feel like he put this shit out before they did. So that's why they had to just admit it, because Tyrese thirsty ass put the information out before they could. At least that's kind of what it seemed like. But, congratulations to Jeannie Mai and young Jeezy. They seem like, they really into each other. They seem like they really like each other, love each other. I'm here for it. I'm here for it because I feel like love is love. And I feel like they both, have probably seen their fair share of, relationships that didn't work out, or being with people that they didn't click with. And to click the way they do, I think is, it's a blessing for the both of them. So, good for them. I don't usually talk about stuff like this because I don't care when people get married, but we here, so we're going to be talking about shit that I don't really care about sometimes. And that's one of the things. Let's go ahead and get a little update right quick, right fast. Okay. So updates on Chet. Let's have a little update on Chet Hanks. Okay, so Kiana Parker, the ex-girlfriend of Chet Hanks, has been granted a temporary protective order against him following a bloody dispute earlier this year. A county district court clerk signed the order Tuesday, according to Fort Bend County Court documents obtained by USA Today. Along with giving Kiana Parker protection against Chet Hanks, son of actor Tom Hanks, it also suspends Chet Hanks' handgun license under Texas family court law. The order bans Chet Hanks from keeping a gun, committing family violence, stalking, or harassing Kiana Parker. He also has to stay at least 200 feet away from her. He cannot speak to her in a threatening or harassing tone and can only approach her through her lawyer. God damn, like this, I've never heard people have these types of constraints put on them. I'm appreciative. Parker said in an affidavit, I have been afraid to be by myself ever since and have had my assistant or family with me at all times. She continued, Chet and I have had multiple, she said, Chet and I have multiple homes we live in together that contain property for both of us in Texas and California. I'm afraid that he will hurt me again if we see each other face to face or if he finds out where I am staying. The original story was them having like that violent breakup, you know, right after he put out his, you know, what is it? His white boy summer. Boy, bye. Stop appropriating our culture and, you know, go back to your own. Okay, go back to your own culture. And I'm not talking about women, because if you like black women, that's fine. But you appropriate culture, and then as soon as you get mad, somebody's a black bitch, a ghetto black bitch. So yeah, no, I feel like you should go ahead and, you know, dip into your 30s and go back over to the side like most white people who appropriate black culture do. Go back over to your side, you know, and just come over when music from your era comes on the radio. Okay. But things got physical with them in January when she was trying to get her things and leave his place. He made it seem like she hit him over the head with something that caused him to bleed. He said that she, you know, had a knife. I don't know what was going on. She had a pot in her hand, and he was editing the video in a way that made me not trust what the hell was going on. We actually showed the video and everything in the last Bondi Blue show when we talked about this, I believe. But yeah, y'all, Chet Hanks needs to go sit down somewhere, y'all. He's doing way too much. And I almost feel like his daddy be like on mute on purpose. Like, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Get him. Okay. If you could, you know, restrain him, please. Restrain him, because I ain't got time for it. Me and his mama over here trying to live our best life after recovering from COVID. We don't have time to be fool out line with this grown-ass man and all of his appropriating issues. Thank you, J. Ray, for the super chat. Throw the whole culture vulture wiggle away like your dad is famous, not you. Tired of seeing his antics on social media. I am as well. I'm over it. Go sit your ass down somewhere, Chet, okay? So, you guys, I'm going to play an ad for you guys. And when I come back, we're going to get into Quavo Saweetie updates, Real Housewives of Atlanta update, a T.I. and Tiny update, child, a Lil Nas X update. And then we're going to talk about Skai Jackson at the end of this shit. Because, child, it's been a whole bunch of mess going on with Skai Jackson. And I just been sitting over here eating my food because I don't play with these little girls. But she doing a lot. So we're going to talk about that when I come right back, okay? Because I need to get a drink right quick and we need to pay some bills.
It does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the Nutraverse, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new Immune Tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to, like, you know, try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint and Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products from me. And do not forget that my biggest life change has been through Kiara LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy. Okay, this is the energy supplement. Love it. Okay, just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super, super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo.
All right. Ad and now juice. We're back, bit, and we're ready. Let's go ahead and dive right into the Quavo and Saweetie update. So we talked about this situation a couple of times, and I said that I feel like it is a domestic violence situation, regardless of who is to blame or who is the aggressor. because I've said this before. I just kind of feel like men are always going to be stronger. So they have, to me, a greater responsibility to get themselves out of situations, especially when there are cameras around that can possibly harm their careers. This doesn't look good for Saweetie either, because she was seen, hitting at Quavo. I don't see it the way a lot of people see it, but I also feel like I am not rushing to make Quavo out to be some abusive guy, but I just don't want to be handled like that by my man, and I'm gonna keep it at that, okay? But the shocking physical dispute between them is reportedly being investigated by the LAPD. As previously reported, footage of Saweetie and Quavo having this altercation on an elevator surfaced earlier this week. The clip obtained by TMZ shows the struggle. Okay, we've all watched it several times. I'm not going to play it again. We even did it last night on a panel. But now LAPD is said to be looking into the incident, which reportedly took place last year before they broke up. Okay. According to TMZ, police want to talk to Saweetie and Quavo separately to hear their sides of what happened. They also want to find out what happened before and after the incident was captured. Once they reach a conclusion, they can hand the case over to the city attorney for evaluation. Quavo and Saweetie have remained quiet. Okay, they have not, because since this post, Quavo has definitely given a statement, and so has Saweetie. I gave y'all a Saweetie statement last night, which basically said, we got past that, we still ended up breaking up, but ultimately, I just want my privacy. Let it go, let it flow. Quavo said that we had an unfortunate situation almost a year ago that we both learned and moved on from. I haven't physically abused Saweetie and have real gratitude for what we did share overall. I feel like they're both trying to protect their brands, because this doesn't look good for anybody. I don't think it looks good to be the abused woman when you're Saweetie and you're supposed to be super strong and know who you are and all of this. And it damn sure don't look good for Quavo as a man to be slinging around his little girlfriend, all aggressive, like, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's a bit much. And, I'm not about to argue with nobody about that. But either way, everybody is kind of just saying, hey, it's cool. We're fine. It happened. We're past it. We're not together anymore. So there's no need to do all of this. Now, I will say this. The LAPD choosing to pick up this case without her prompting it or him prompting it makes me feel like they are always trying to get the Black artists. They are always trying to put y'all in jail. They're always trying to get y'all caught up. And this is why it is so important to be above board, especially when it comes to how you deal with your women, for so many reasons. For one, as a man, you should not be putting your hands on a woman. I don't care. You shouldn't be fighting over shit and slinging people. All of that was unnecessary. Like, whatever was in that suitcase, my dude, you mean to tell me there wasn't another way for you to come back and get that, or whatever the situation? But carrying that shit up out of y'all's private space into the elevators was y'all's mistake. And this is why you have to not do things like this. Not just because it's fucked up and you don't want to be seen as a person or a man who will put his hands on a woman in any capacity, to me, but also because this is not good for anybody's brands if the police decide they want to pick this up so that they can use this against you later on in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Not a PlayStation. He better not be swinging her like a helicopter for a damn PlayStation. Child, it was a Call of Duty bag with something makes me feel like it was some diamonds, money, or drugs in there, because I cannot understand why we was doing all of that over those bags. Okay. That was a lot. All right. Either way, I'm happy that they decided to go ahead and break up, because nobody needs this foolishness. And I told y'all that I feel like Justin LaBoy might have had something to do with that video dropping, because allegedly the Migos jumped him. I haven't heard anything to confirm or deny, but I'm going to just say I thought it was suspect how that video came out right after that situation took place. Allegedly. It's all alleged. It's all alleged. Something else that's alleged. So y'all remember we talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville, and how Melody and Martell and all, if y'all don't watch the show, y'all should, okay? But basically, there was a woman on Twitter this week talking about she was another one of Martell's mistresses. And I think everybody understands now is just some crazy fan that was trying to make herself seem as if she was, you know, a part of the foolishness. But I feel like with the way these men roll, she wasn't saying anything that probably wasn't true. She probably was like noticing the things like everybody else. We all feel like Marceau and Martell probably had a place where they brought people to. That wasn't the first time that conversation had been had. Sometimes he do seem like he bipolar. Sometimes it do seem like, you know, Marceau probably got somebody else pregnant. He did jokingly say he has 4 kids and that's for season 3. It could have been a joke. Okay, cool. This person could just be crazy and be nobody. That's absolutely true too. But ultimately, if these men were more careful and not so disrespectful about the way they carry themselves, Martell, I'm just saying, this conversation about disrespectful cheating. Cheating is disrespectful within itself. I want to say that first and outright. But I do feel like because there's a level of normalcy to it too, for a lot of relationships where people are, you know, in marriages, but it's just understood that people cheat. So when people are resigned to accept that, not saying that you should be at all, but if you are resigned to accept that, you feel like there's a way to do that that does not bring bullshit to your doorstep. It doesn't bring mess to your doorstep. And what that means is keep your hoes away from the house, okay? To me, I don't like that frame of mind because I feel like it means a man doesn't actually have to do what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like women take that approach more often than men. If men get cheated on, they're going to leave you and you a hoe and a pass around after that. But if, you know, men cheat on women, you know, we supposed to forgive you and work through it and all of this type of shit. So I just kind of feel like at the end of the day, don't cheat. Or if you're going to cheat, don't get married. Or if you're married and you do cheat, how about you do us all a favor and keep your bullshit to yourself and choose properly so that your bitches don't embarrass you, get pregnant by you, or call your wife on some disrespectful shit and then record the conversation and put it on social media, because that seems to happen with Martell. It has not happened with Marceau, but I think Marceau chooses wisely. Whoever the person was, they could have been faking a funk, but the shit sound way too close to what we're seeing here for me to feel like there wasn't some truth to it. Yeah, that's they said that the Twitter lady was lying. That's what they said. They say she crazy. Just some crazy fan. I don't know. And I said it was all alleged now, but I said it sound about right based off what we have already seen from these men. Okay. Thank you so much, Shayna. I appreciate you and love you too, boo. All right. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so let's move on because we got to get through these topics, y'all. I got a facial for 3 o'clock. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm good and done and I'm able to make myself a protein shake before I leave this house because I'm starving. So yeah, let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta Fallon. All right. So I didn't really talk about this, not even in my review, because I did not feel like it was that big of a deal, but it's being talked about again. So let's recap. Real Housewives of Atlanta newcomer Fallon Gubadia, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'm just going to say Fallon, is setting the record straight in an exclusive interview with the Jasmine brand. She spoke on her drama with LaToya Ali, the cast member she's closest to off camera, and whether rumors of her and her husband splitting are true or not. And y'all know Fallon wasn't at the reunion, so we really didn't get any resolve from her. So the interview is, you know, tea. Y'all don't like the video? Okay. So when it comes to her relationship with LaToya Ali, she explained how things went left and referenced their first meeting when LaToya Ali spoke on Fallon's marriage to Atlanta businessman Simon G, whatever the name is, last name, Gubadia, 56. In that scene, LaToya said Fallon Gubadia, 31, looks like someone who dates older men. You guys remember this. From what we all saw, she said mostly that is exactly how it happened. From the very first moment I was introduced to everyone, I met everybody at Portia Williams' Black Lives Matter event. I sat down and that's what she threw at me. We had a couple of incidents in between, but then fast forward to my Halloween party, that was exactly what you guys saw. And as you guys can recall on Real Housewives of Atlanta, LaToya was running her mouth. She was drinking, and the bitch was disrespectful. And nobody appreciated her disrespecting that lady, her house, and her husband in the way that she did. Okay, talking about serve me. You need to serve me. No, bitch, get your own drink. Okay, LaToya was doing a lot to the point where at the end of the night, Fallon, who had gotten some liquid courage her damn self and a battery in her back, if you ask me, because I feel like you wasn't even really all of that upset until them girls told you to be upset, and you was drinking for a little bit longer. So I just kind of feel like the whole golf club situation, I'm glad your husband gathered you and brought you upstairs, because that was a lot. Don't nobody want to get hit, in the head with a golf club just because they called you a hoe. Like, so what? Like, yeah, bitch, you wish you had, this puss. All right, bitch, you wish you had this gold mine, bitch. Get out of here with this, okay? Like, I'm not about to go to jail because you throwing lazy reads, okay? But Fallon continued and said that LaToya Ali also allegedly called her a racial slur. The only thing you did not see, she called me Ching Chong on multiple occasions. I think someone told me that she went on live recently stating that it wasn't true. Everyone heard it. All the cast members, everyone was there. She did actually call me Ching Chong, and that's what made me react in the way that I did. You're not going to talk to me like that. All of my children are Asian as well. You're not going to talk to me like that in my home. You're already disrespectful. I let it slide a few times. I don't know any woman who would have been put in my position who would have let that go. It's all very real. And I agree. And she probably would have got dragged out of my house by her hair. She added, I don't choose violence, but you're going to sit here and think you can punk me? That's not going to happen. I'm like, all right, girl. It took you a minute, but we glad you showed up. I'm just saying, y'all, that shit went on for a minute. So what else did she say? As for who she gets along with the most on the cast, she said it was Kandi and Kenya. We already knew that. I wonder if Kenya's making her choose a side. Anyway, she also said there's a lot of Kenya that most people don't get to see. At the end of the day, boss women are going to smell other boss women. You're never going to see me hanging out with someone like LaToya. That's for sure. Ultimately, anyone can say whatever is that they want about Kenya or Kandi. It's something that I prefer to have in my circle for now. They haven't scratched me wrong. I don't judge people based off of what other people perceive of them. It's in the eyes of the beholder. As of right now, they're the people who have my back. So yeah, I'm going to rock with them. She said Kenya is absolutely 100% misunderstood. A lot of things are edited out. There are a lot of parts that you guys didn't get to see because it was all edited out. A lot of people say we only saw 5 minutes of her. I actually said I was actually in a lot of scenes. It was a lot that you guys didn't see. Listen, I've been watching this show for a long time, Fallon, and I do understand that Kenya is a different person behind the scenes, but she's still the same person. Like, she still ain't got no friends. So, y'all, and this is cute, but outside of that, Kenya has no village. We've already talked about this. Okay. I'm trying to find, bitch, is you and your husband still together? Okay. She says, because LaToya said that her hubby kicked her out of the empire. She said that rumor came from a miserable person. Anyway, I'll entertain it only because it's a valid question. No, Simon and I got through our marital issues just like everyone else. Oh, so y'all did have marital issues. Okay. I didn't even know they had issues. Everybody has their own shit, whether we unfollow and we follow back, delete our stuff, whatever the case is, just let us go through our stuff. We're just like everybody else. So y'all be putting y'all shit on social media, even though your husband 56? Okay. I mean, that just kind of seemed like young bitch shit to me, to be sitting up there unfollowing your husband on social media, bitch. Like, I'm not doing that. Anyway, despite the rumors about her personal life, Fallon said that she's all for going full throttle as a cast member, adding, I have to set boundaries because it can become consuming, blah, 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 blah. I want to see her become a full cast member, and maybe we'll get more out of her than we did this season, because I feel like we didn't get to see a lot of her to the point where she wasn't even invited to the reunion. So, who's to tell if they're going to bring her back? next season. But I do feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta needs a shakeup because I'm bored. I'm bored. We need new people. We need younger people. We need people with money. We need people with opulence. We need people who do have private jet money. We need people that are not afraid to be themselves and who can, get in somebody's shit if they need to. Like, it needs to be a switch up on Real Housewives of Atlanta, or it's going to die a slow, dramatic death. And not in a good way, bitch. How long are we going to press this? Like, child. Yeah, I would like to see Portia stay and somebody to connect the cast. I even would like to see Candy and Cynthia in them like ever so often. They don't completely need to be gone, but something needs to happen. I do not want to see Lanithia back because Lanithia already told y'all she was above this shit, and now it's above her. So yeah, no, we don't need to go backwards. We need to go forwards with new people. I don't want to see any more of you old hoes. All right, so let's do a Lil Nas X update. Okay, Lil Nas X has made it clear that he's not happy after his controversial shoes were pulled by a judge. He took to Twitter to react Thursday, April 1st. He first told fans, "Sorry guys, I'm legally not allowed to give the 666 pair away anymore because of the crying nerds on the internet." He later added, "I haven't been upset until today. I feel like it's fucked up. They have so much power, they can get shoes canceled. Freedom of expression gone out the window, but that's gonna change soon." The Satan shoes went viral and since have been pulled because a federal judge decided to block them from being sold further. Okay, here's my thing. I feel like I'm trying to understand legally how he was allowed to even make the sneaker with Nike's name and emblem on it if Nike did not give, the go ahead. Why would you do that? Like, I understand that people do, different they trick out tennis shoes and they resell them. People do that, yes, but they also are not Lil Nas X with millions of people following him and a whole bunch of people deciding if he gets to put the shoe out or not based on their religious beliefs. The mistake he made was not being above board. If he had done this shit legally, if he had done this in some way, shape, or form, this expression that he's doing, if you would have done this legally in the right way, then the backlash would not have been able to really affect you. But because you wanted to troll to the point of putting out shoes that you did not legally get checked out first, like, that shit is stupid. Like, I'm like, why would you do that? Like, at first I was like, he couldn't have possibly put these shoes out and not check first, right? You really put them shoes out and you didn't check with Nike. You didn't make sure that was legally okay for you to do. Child, them people got your shit taken down. I'm not mad. I'm not mad because you dumb if you thought you should be able to do that and then people wasn't going to be like, yeah, take that shit down. Like, you trolling too hard when you don't actually get the proper paperwork taken care of so you can put out this dumb shit. Child, Nike has every right not to associate with satanic imagery. Child, please. You probably can find something all over the place of Nike and some damn satanic imagery. Like, we ain't about to front like they, the good old Christian people at Nike was like, bitch. Nah, we ain't about to do that over here. Because a lot of the times I feel like a lot of things that go on in all of those industries can be seen as evil, fucked up, wrong, all of that shit. How much y'all pay them people in them other countries to make them expensive ass tennis shoes and overcharge us for it, and then people come here and want to die over some fucking shoes. If you don't see how regular old Jordans that y'all love so much is the same thing as idolizing false gods, if you can't draw the correlation between killing somebody for some motherfucking shoes, standing in line, but basically worshiping inanimate objects and materialistic things, if you can't see how that is also demonic, I don't want to hear shit from nobody about, the shoes in a video and all of that shit. Because if you standing outside in a long ass line and doing all this extra shit and worshiping Nike or any of them other brands, I don't want to hear that shit from you because you're going along with the very thing that the Bible told y'all not to do. But because some shit is satanic and has this imagery attached to it, everybody wants to jump on the, oh Lord, I can't do that. That's too much. But you actually do things all the time that go against what the Lord wanted you to do when y'all be all materialistic and doing the fucking most and killing people and all of that for shoes. But go off about Lil Nas X. To me, he fucked up by not doing what he was supposed to do. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying I don't have time for for some of the bullshit. But that was the Lil Nas X update. He trolling, he dumb. So y'all, T.I. and Tiny. Let's talk about them. And lastly, we'll get to Skai Jackson. I'm 51 minutes in. I feel like I'm on good time. I hope y'all don't feel like, bitch, you've been talking for too long. Because we about to get out of here in a minute, y'all. Okay, second to last story. Like the video. Like. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Like, you better like. You better like this video. Oh, you better like this video. Oh. Okay, y'all. So, serious face because it's not funny. The number of alleged victims accusing T.I. and Tiny of allegedly drugging and sexually assaulting them continues to grow as more anonymous women come forward. Attorney Tyrone A. Blackburn, who is already representing a handful of accusers, has been hired by 2 more, according to Vulture. One of them says she was drugged, forced to take tons of Molly and X, and sex trafficked in 3 states, including Nevada and Florida. The second alleged she was drugged and then raped by Clifford Harris and one of his male friends in a hotel in Miami. Tyrone A. Blackburn has been seeking medical records dating back to the accuser's May 2010 incident. He's also said to be speaking with a third person, but they haven't hired him. This comes after 6 accusers hired Tyrone Blackburn earlier this month, including one who alleged she was assaulted when she was an intern in high school. Blackburn has pushed for charges to be brought against the couple, who has adamantly denied the claims against them. He said in a statement, "If I was a prosecutor, I'd have brought charges already. These women are unaware of each other, and without any leading on my part, they recount eerily similar events of sexual abuse, forced ingestion of illegal narcotics, kidnapping, terroristic threats, and false imprisonment." He also called for officials to tackle and end the stream of depravity being committed by T.I. and Tiny. He added, "These women have come forward because there's a void that has been left in their lives, and the people that created that void are Clifford and Tamika Harris. Granted, the void can never be fully filled, but at least it can be put back together if these cases are handled with care and thoroughly investigated. Indictments are executed and the Harrises are prosecuted." He noted that that 2 of the women are not seeking money. So, y'all, this story is not going away, even though T.I. and Tiny, I'm sure, wishes that it would. So I don't know what's exactly going to come of this, but it's not going anywhere, y'all. It continues to be talked about, to be brought up. There continues to be more women that we don't know, we can't see, like, coming out to say this has happened to them. And y'all know, I never like to, say something isn't happening and all that type of shit. I'm a woman and I know how often things do happen to women. But I will just say this. I need more than a lawyer telling me that a whole bunch of anonymous people have given him some stories that sound alike, especially when a story is public, when a story is on social media. How do you know that these women did not see the initial statements and then decide to tailor fit theirs because of the initial statements that have been talked about on blogs and on the news and everywhere? So I just kind of feel like more needs to happen in this situation in order for everybody to really be paying attention to it. Thank you, Baby Hustler, for the super chat. You can never talk too much. Us bonbons appreciate the vibes, boo. Oh, I appreciate y'all vibes right back. Okay, so let's move on, you guys, to the last topic, which is Skai Jackson and her issues with Jordyn Woods and Jordyn Woods' little sister. Okay, there's been a lot going on with her. So let me read from Madame Noir for you guys. Amidst seemingly being caught up in a miscommunication with Jordan and Jody Woods, Twitter has Skai Jackson trending, and now the actress has publicly responded. Things essentially were kicked off earlier today, and this was yesterday, I believe, or maybe 2 days ago. I can't remember exactly which day it was, but it wasn't today. When Jordan addressed someone who wasn't named on her Instagram live by saying the person needed to stop coming for her little sister, Jody. According to what was said in the clip, the person has been allegedly antagonizing Jody for some time now. And the two sisters felt like at this point that enough was enough. So saying things to my little sister, the clip of Jordan's live began, and don't realize you're really talking to a minor and you're an adult. And if I have to take action on that, I will, because we letting it slide. We letting it slide and letting it slide. And I'm sure you're on here right now and it's not going to slide for too long. So keep it up, and it's going to be a problem because I do not mess with people messing with my family, especially when you're way older than her. And don't make me make it public, because I will. And I'm not playing at all. So just saying, keep it going. She said, I'm gonna spray you, bitch. Okay. So that was Jordan Woods saying that on Instagram Live. For the record, Skai is currently 18, about to turn 19, and Jody is 14. The story circling the internet is that Solange's son, 16-year-old Jules Smith. Now, this is where the story originally started. And I remember when this all happened, but I really didn't know what was going on, so I never really spoke about it. But here we are. Let's talk about it. Jules Smith. So he might be the center of this chaotic post between, the ladies. Apparently, Jules was romantically... Hold up, y'all. I don't be wanting to belch on camera, y'all. I'm sorry. Anyway, but I'm drinking and talking and taking up so much air. Okay, sorry. So Jules was romantically linked to Skai a few months ago before they broke up last December. And rumors hint that he's currently seeing Jody. Direct messages involving all three of the teens have also been swirling the net and adding fuel to Twitter's fire, even though some of them have been called out for being fabricated. Over the past several hours, Skai's been responding to the drama on various social media platforms. A tweet she shared this afternoon read, "Here we go. Making up stories and turning nothing into something. Give me a break." Then on Instagram, the actress posted a message on her story saying, "Jody Woods and I have never had an issue. We spoke and are confused about this fake drama, and it's sickening. Please leave us alone." Additionally, in the comments of Hollywood Unlocked's coverage of Jordan's video, Skai spoke on the situation further by saying, "Please stop with the fake news. Jody and I have talked. We have never had any drama, and people are trying to make something out of nothing on both ends. Y'all are quick to believe something on the internet," before adding, "Again, that DM of Jody is not her. It's fake. Stop believing everything you see on the internet." Okay? So, unfortunately, Skai has been caught in several public beefs before with everyone from Bad Baby, a whole bunch of other people. But this is what I understand about this situation. So apparently, this is what they think is going on. So y'all remember Skai Jackson is 18 and she was dating Jules Smith, Solange's son, who was, I believe, 15 or 16 at the time that they were dating. So he was technically underaged. There was something that happened in their relationship, and Jules had like this little text group, and I think he might have been, going off about Skai Jackson and posted maybe some pictures or videos of them in flagrante delicto in this whole group chat, and those messages got out. But he wasn't like posting them on social media the way it seemed at first, because I think at first people thought he was trying to put her out there like that, but that wasn't it. Okay. So they break up. The drama with the pictures and videos kind of goes away. And now he's dating Jody. Okay. And it seems as if Skai Jackson has all of these other, kind of trolling accounts. I guess that's something people do these days, where they create all these different accounts so that they can troll and do shady shit from another Instagram and not their own one, especially if they're a public figure. Okay. So I'm not going through all of that, but I can understand why somebody would do that. So Skai Jackson is allegedly like saying all this little shit, and harassing this girl because she's with Solange's son. And I was just kind of like, child, I don't know if that's what's going on with these children. Okay. Yeah, I said technically because I feel like no, she was 17 and he was 15. Exactly. She's 18 now. And I feel like she might have been dating him when she was 18 and he was like 16 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly when the relationship stopped. That's why I said technically, he was underage compared to her. Because 17 is legal in some states and 15 is not. So I think it just depends on the state that they were in. Either way, I would not want to be with no boy younger than me when I was that age. So I don't understand why that's something that Skai is into. But I do believe that Skai does all this little slick shit behind the scenes because I see her way too much. I see her way too much getting into it with people that are, messy or loud. It's like you have to be doing something in order for you to even be getting into it with those people. But y'all know, I don't know nothing about these kids, okay? They said, no, he's underage for sure. And Skai too big to be sending him nudes. She is 3 years older than him. So even if she was 16, he was 13. I thought she was only 2 years older than him, but that's weird. So his girlfriend is 14. I mean, if he's 16 right now, yeah, that's reasonable for his girlfriend to be 14, like a 2-year difference. Listen, everything is not a big deal, y'all, when everybody is, younger. Yes, thank you, Jersey Girl, for the super chat. She said Lovely T broke down the Skai situation on her live yesterday. I appreciate you promoting Lovely T's channel on mine and also giving me a super chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I did see that video. I just didn't get a chance to finish watching it because I was in the middle of doing something, but I meant to finish watching the whole thing. But that's why I pulled up the article, and I do understand that it is believed, and that's why I got this from Lovely T, that Skai Jackson is really out here doing the most behind the scenes and then, acting like she ain't doing shit. But I feel like they were both young at some point, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I want to look at it the way I think people are looking at it. And I do agree that Hollywood kids do mature quicker than other kids, you know what I'm saying? Because of what they're exposed to. But yeah, Skai is only 2 years older than him. That's what I thought. I wouldn't have dated a boy 2 years younger than me. But like I said, we're in Hollywood. We're dealing with a different set of kids these days. But Skai does seem to be into the foolishness and into the bullshit. Okay. Hey, Jay Lee. How you doing, love? I'm actually about to get off here in a minute. I'm about to read through these comments. I'm ending talking about Skai Jackson and all of this mess that she has going on with these fake pages so she can troll and, kind of be an asshole to a 14-year-old girl. I mean, I haven't seen Jordan Wood's sister reply back to say if it's not true or not, but I do feel like I often see her with the bullshit. Okay? I often see her with what? The bullshit. And like I told y'all, I'm too old to be keeping up with these fucking young ass kids. I don't care, but I'm talking about it because people ask me to talk about it. And I seen it. I saw, I be peeping. Zakia Kid shows, the only reason I know all her shows is because I have a kid, bro. I looked at the pic and said, why is Jordan and her mom involved? That sister is Jordan. I don't like to see Skai in this light. She needs to check back and can't kick why she learned nothing. That is too funny. Okay, Jaylee said she heard about that. They all kids doing young kids mess. Yes. Her mother still seems to baby her. She always jumping in Skai's business. Skai's mom is always jumping in. I wish folks would have this same outrage for the actual grown men going after actual girls in high school. Child, exactly. That's why I'm not so quick to like put that label on her the way I feel like people are trying to, because even though a lot of young women would not date younger than themselves, I think we're, like I said, dealing with Hollywood kids that mature differently. And also, I feel like that's not that much of an age difference for me to, you know, everybody's still a teenager. It's not a big deal to me. I keep forgetting she is grown because my kids still think she is 9. She looks hella young. She's about to be 19, but to me, that's still a teenager. 18 is still a teenager. Her brain is not fully formed yet. So to me, she's still a kid. Even though I understand what y'all mean. They're not all kids. Skai is a young adult. If Skai was a boy, but she's not a boy. But she's not a boy. And see, I feel like everybody forgets the forced penetration thing. Everybody totally neglects the forced penetration thing that happens, the differentiation between men or boys dating younger girls and all of that type of shit. I feel like people try to compare those things like it's the same all the time. And I don't necessarily think that it is. I don't think there's a big deal with the 2-year age difference in high school. Like in regular life, yeah, like that happens all the time. So I don't understand why everybody wants to make it seem like she's some type of fucking statutory rapist for dating this kid, you know, who is also a Hollywood kid like herself. But she do need to calm down, okay? Because she's not a boy, it's okay. I mean, what's the problem? Like, there's a 2-year age difference and they're all in high school. What's the problem? You talking like she a 25-year-old woman or something like that. Like 18 and 16 are not that far away from one another. That is not a big deal. And if it was a 16-year-old girl and an 18-year-old boy, I still wouldn't feel no way about it. So, you know, it's not that for me either way you shake it. Like, it's not like she's a 25-year-old woman dating a 16-year-old boy or something like that. That's not what we're talking about. Shit, I mean, maybe I just, you know, still see it as a real life thing. And I think people like to put celebrities in these magical boxes that nobody lives up to in real life. Let's not forget that Solange's son exposed Skai. Yeah, I don't think he did that on purpose. Wasn't that in like a group chat or something? I mean, I still wouldn't post that in no fucking group chat. So you was trying to be an asshole, but it wasn't for the world to see. And it was put out there for the world to see. But he's a kid, and that's why, you know, that wasn't a smart thing to do, obviously. But like I said, everybody's teenagers' brains aren't fully formed yet. If the roles were reversed, no one would care. Listen, right. 18 and 16 is normal age difference. People are talking about Skai like she's Mary Kay Letourneau. Dang. You mean like this ain't that old lady that married her student? She alleged linked his nudes. He didn't expose her to the public. It was his friends that posted that. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, you guys, please stop trying to make it seem like Skai Jackson is a statutory rapist because she's 2 years older than this little boy and he's 16 and she 18. It's really not that deep, y'all. And if it was a boy that was 18 and a girl that was 16, I still wouldn't find that bad. Like, people be like 30 years old fucking these kids sometimes. Worry about those differentiations, okay? Where were y'all when Kirk and Rashida got together? I'm sorry. But yes, I do believe there's like a maturity that happens with kids who are in Hollywood. And I think it's so easy to look at just the numbers and not look at them as individuals. You know what I'm saying? She's still a kid like him. Exactly. People turn their heads at Kylie and Tyga. To me, that was different because it was obvious. First of all, Tyga was well into his 20s. And Kylie was definitely underage when they first started dating and talking. And I always said something about that gross ass shit. Skai is almost 19. Jules is still 15. Is he 15? Like, that don't even make no sense. I mean, okay. If he's about to, y'all, it's the beginning of the year. If she just made 19 and he's about to make 16? I don't know. He is 16. Yes. Okay. So yeah, no, he's 16. He's not 15. And she's about to be 19. So he could still, is he about to be 17, y'all? I still don't feel like this is a big age difference thing, y'all. I just don't. Neither, the point is they were together when they were both under 18. His birthday is at the end of the year, I believe. So he's about to turn 17 and she's about to turn 19. Yeah, y'all, please stop. They're kids. They're kids together. She's not an adult just because she went past the age of 18, especially if everybody is still in their teens. 18, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, that's all still, you know, the same age group to me. So I just kind of feel like people are doing a lot. But she is messy and she seems to be doing a lot behind the scenes as well. Okay. But anyway, you guys, that's all I have to say about the situation. That's all I have for y'all for the live today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's 1,000 of y'all in here. It would be greatly appreciated if you would like the video, if you would subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you will know whenever I post a video. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful Easter weekend. I'll probably be vlogging at some point on my Relax with Blue channel. So you guys make sure you check that out because I'm making crawfish bits this Easter and I haven't made it in a while. So yeah, I'll probably vlog that over there. So love y'all. Hope y'all have a good weekend and see you next time. All right.